Fire over Syria. This Russian jet's just been shot down by Turkish fighter planes. For the first time in 60 years, a NATO air force has downed a Russian aircraft. The Turks insist the Russian Su-24 had crossed into their airspace and ignored repeated warnings. The Russians say it never left Syria. The two pilots bailed out and landed in Syria. Rebels on the ground there, not IS, now say they killed them as they floated down. President Putin's reacted furiously. He said this was a stab in the back carried out by the accomplices of terrorists. This has just made some very difficult diplomacy even harder. Today, France's President Hollande's in Washington to see President Obama to build a common front to defeat the so-called Islamic State or Daesh. At the end of the week, he'll be in Moscow trying to do the same.
There are some common grounds for both sides, Russia and the West, and that common ground is stability in Syria, because, actually both sides are interested in resolving this problem and resolving the problem with Daesh.
Here, David Cameron wants MPs to vote soon on extending bombing missions from Iraq into Syria. He's promising a comprehensive plan, one which should include Russia. But if he gets that vote, will RAF pilots be in more danger?
That will depend on where they're operating and, of course, the threat against them if they have to step over the side of their aeroplane. I mean, that is very rare that that happens. So,
you mean if they bail out?
If they bail out, there is always a threat. There are processes in place to extract people in those circumstances, but it's never a good situation to be in.
NATO have held an emergency meeting tonight, but they don't need any discussion to know that these skies are already crowded and dangerous.